The following is an exclusive presentation of the Carolina Panthers and the NFL.
Our vision, what we were trying to get to, is bigger than this moment. It's bigger than what I...
It was more than a homecoming for F.A. Obata. The honorary captain knew this wasn't a vacation. This was a business trip. They say that defense travels, and apparently they brought their passports because these thieves have gone global.
And it's picked off. The first pass of the game is intercepted by James Bradbury.
Not just in the Carolinas, but internationally, the Panthers helped to make an impact in the community.
What's up? How are you? What are you guys learning over here for?
And we look back at 4 Panther legends who were memorialized in the Hall of Honor.
Touchdown!
Woo! This and much more coming up. So get ready. The Huddle breaks now.
This is the Carolina Panthers Television Network, and you've stepped into the Huddle, the Panthers Huddle with Ron Rivera, and your host, Jacinda Jacobs, brought to you by Power Home Solar.
Welcome inside Panthers Huddle. I'm your host, Jacinda Jacobs. Now, do you remember how you felt after that Week 2 loss to Tampa Bay? I could sense it. You were starting to worry and panic. You thought the sky was falling. Oh no, the season's over. Well, here we are. Fast forward. It's the same teams, different time zones, and a totally different outcome, and we love it because we're Panthers fans. And this week's Bojangles Rewind, yes, the Panthers are on foreign soil, but it is a return home for one Panthers player.
Everybody knows what this day means to me. But forget all that, all right? Because we've been working hard, and our vision, what we were trying to get to, is bigger than this moment. It's bigger than what I even want. Yeah. All right, I need everyone today. Family on 3, all right? 1, 2, 3.
Wide receivers left and right. 5-step drop Winston, and he zips it over the middle. Intercepted Bradbury. Bradbury at the 30-yard line, gets up in a crowd of people, clangs to the 20, the 29-yard line, and he is down there. 1 pass and 1 pick for Thieves Avenue.
Hey, that thievery travel.
Second down 17 from the -41. Winston in the gun by himself. Now has the snap a little high, but he's got it. Pocket evaporating, and Winston is taken down.
We almost got all our goals in the 2 series. Scoring position, takeaway, 2 3 and outs. We about to get something going on offense. Watch.
First down Carolina. This drive started inside the 1. Allen from a clean pocket. Allen goes fastball, and it is caught. The Buck 38-yard line by Samuel. First down Carolina, and the drive continues.
Looks like we're going to go for it, too.
It's at the 1.5-yard line. And the 4th down play from out of the wing eye. McCaffrey, second effort, reaches out late, touchdown, Carolina.
Christian, that's the way to keep working. Hey, that was big time.
Jones in the backfield with Winston, and a single receiver to the far. With pressure in his face, Winston steps up, and it's too late, he is sacked.
He can't step up, bro, we right there. Now everybody eat.
Panthers going on silent count on first down. Allen looks middle, no receivers open. McCaffrey is though, left flat McCaffrey to the 20, to the 10, spins away, touchdown Carolina. McCaffrey left side. He made 3 or 4 Buccaneers look like they'd never practiced. Winston from a clean pocket this time, looking, scanning, drifts to the right, still looking, backside pressure, pumps him, and he lost the ball. Recovered this time by the Panthers. Winston fakes a handoff, and the throw intercepted. Kuechly's got him one to the 30-yard line, cuts to the near side, still on his feet, looking for blockers. Thompson blocking for him. Kuechly steps out of bounds at the 8-yard line, his 17th interception of his elegant career. Sacks, turnovers, it's been an impressive performance by the Panther D.
We gotta get points. Gotta get points.
Allen looking end zone. Samuel, and he got it away from a Buccaneer. Right pylon, made the catch for the touchdown.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
28 seconds to go. Winston floats a pass towards the end zone. That's intercepted, and that will end the football game. The Carolina Panthers come to London, England, get revenge on Tampa Bay. Thieves Avenue comes roaring back to life, and the Carolina Panthers will be 4-2 at the bye week.
Hey, that's how you come here and win a football game, guys.
Hey, a lot of good things, a lot of positive things. It really worked.
Guys set the tone and tempo from the beginning.
Hey, family on three, family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family!
Oh, this feels so good. 7 sacks and 7 turnovers, but most importantly, a big old fat win for the Carolina Panthers. They showed up and showed out in London and had Panthers fans cheering all over the globe. And right after the game, even Coach Ron Rivera shared how proud he was to see Panthers pride so strong in London. He also talked about the identity of the team moving forward. Check this out.
Coach, we asked you this a few weeks ago. Do you have a better sense now of the identity of this team?
Yes and no. I mean, I think we can be an aggressive downhill attacking defense, and feel pretty good about it. But we've had a couple of games where we've gotten good leads and we've been able to back off and just let the four-man pass rush go. On the offensive side, we show that flashes where we can run the ball and do some really good things. But then if we've had to, we've thrown it for some success. So it's a little bit of a mix right now, and I think we're still trying to find ourselves. But if the guys continue to work that way and do those things, then maybe that's who we are.
You briefly mentioned the fans. Were you surprised that in a road game was so pro-Panthers?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm really not. Just because of the people that, that cheer for us. I mean, the Roaring Ride is unbelievable. They've got chapters all over. And we found out very quickly they got a chapter here. They got a chapter in Germany. I mean, it's cool to be able to have this kind of support and have that type of fan base come out and cheer for us. It was really exciting.
This exclusive presentation of the Carolina Panthers Television Network is brought to you by Power Home Solar and in part by Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. Now, back to Panthers Huddle with Ron Rivera, brought to you by Power Home Solar.
Before this season, the sole player in the Panthers Hall of Honor was none other than Sam Mills, a man very few can be likened to. Well, this season, the Panthers inducted 4 into the Hall of Honor, all 4 truly embodying what it means to be a real Panther. So let's start with Jake Delhomme. Jake started as a Cajun and was adopted by Carolina. The undrafted QB always gave the Panthers that last final chance to get a win. From his first game against Jacksonville, taking the Panthers all the way to the Super Bowl, Jake is the leader of the Cardiac Cats. It's Jake's fiery will and his late game heroics that will forever be remembered in the Hall of Honor.
When I look back on my career, it means absolutely everything that I was a member of the Carolina Panthers in this organization. To come here, to have an opportunity to compete for a starting job, to get a starting job, and to be the quarterback here for, 7 years, it was special.
Delhomme fades back. Delhomme looking end zone left side. Delhomme throws. Caught! Steve Smith! Touchdown! Carolina Panthers.
When you play at home and you get the crowd behind you, when you win, when they play Sweet Caroline at the end of the game, that's fun. That's what you remember. That's what you know. That's memories that are just kind of that are there.
So a huge play here for the Carolina offense. And it's this type of play in the fourth quarter with their team down. Jake Delhomme has been making all year long.
Didn't play for accolades. I played because it was fun. I played to compete. I played to win.
Delhomme back to throw. Nobody open. Now sets up. Deep downfield from Muhammad. He's got it at the 30. He's to the 20. Stefan's a tackler. Touchdown! Touchdown, Carolina!
I've used this word too many times. Just so appreciative that I was able to play with good players that made plays around me, and I just so happened to be a part of it. And I'm gonna get honored for playing a kid's game in a place where I loved, organization that I loved, and they paid us to do it. I mean, it kind of makes you pinch yourself sometimes.
And Delhomme looks over the middle, throws, caught, end zone. Steve Smith, touchdown, Carolina Panthers.
It was just a great ride.
Congratulations to Jake Delhomme, well deserved. Now, before there was Greg Olsen, there was a Wesley Walls, and you may only remember the end zone celebrations, but this guy is 4-time All-Pro, plus he ranks 11th all-time in touchdowns by a tight end. He's a country boy from Mississippi and very proud to call Sweet Carolina his home.
I just got so humbled that that Mr. Tepper, first of all, they're doing that, and I'm going to be part of it. And I just felt like I'm a Panther again.
Perline back to throw. Fires over the middle. Walls, juggling catch, takes it in the end zone. Touchdown!
I get emotional thinking about it. I came here in 96, and I never will forget Coach Capers, Nom Capers, telling me, he said, Wesley, this place is perfect for you. And he was right.
Collins, play action. He's going to throw. There he is. Walls, touchdown! Wesley Walls, there wasn't anybody near him. Touchdown to Wesley Walls in the middle of the end zone. Floats it in the right corner. Walls, diving catch. He's got a touchdown.
I really wasn't Wesley Walls till I moved here to Carolina. When you talk about what all happened here in such a short time, what made me me was the opportunity to play for the Carolina Panthers.
Long count by Collins. Fakes it, bootlegs it right. There's Walls open. Got it in the right corner. Touchdown. At the 20, at the 10. How do you do? Touchdown, Panthers.
I don't know how else to, I don't know what else can. I mean, I'm kind of superstitious to say I don't see how I can get any better than this, but I really don't. I mean, this is the pinnacle of being a Carolina Panther. Me being in the Hall of Honor did not happen without you, and I appreciate it.
Closed captioning for the Panthers Television Network is provided by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, helping you enjoy the sights and sounds of the NFL all season long. Now, back to Panthers Huddle with Ron Rivera, brought to you by Power Home Solar.
Carolina drafted Jordan Gross with the 8th overall draft pick in 2003. The three-time Pro Bowler still holds the record for the most starts in franchise history. He's a stud tackle on the field and wears a whole lot of hats off the field as well. From podcast turned TV show called This Is Gross to owning and operating the Little Buddy Farm in Idaho. He can now add one more accolade to his resume: Hall of Honor member.
I think about if I knew someone else that was in the Hall of Honor for a professional sports franchise, I would just think that was so amazing. And so when I flip that around on myself, it helps me understand the magnitude of this.
Believe in each other, have some fun, hit them harder than they hit us, and let's win this game. Believe on three, 1, 2, 3, believe!
My career, I was so lucky because I really got to play in the greatest era of Panthers history so far. You know, I was on the first Super Bowl team, and I was working for the team, doing radio for the last Super Bowl team.
There we go, Stu!
But then to think about I'm in the Hall of Honor for an NFL franchise, as long as the Panthers organization exists, that accolade and my name will be associated with it, and that's really, really meaningful for myself, but more so my family. This will mean something to all of them, and so it helps me remember fondly my time here in a Panthers uniform and what that meant to me and what I meant to the organization.
There we go!
It's a pretty cool thing, you know, and it really makes me appreciative for how I played and how I carried myself here because it obviously made an impact.
How fitting, Jordan Gross and Steve Smith, from teammates in college to great friends and now being inducted into the Hall of Honor together. Let's dive into Steve Smith Sr., why don't we? From his gritty determination, toughness, and brawn, this franchise leader pretty much conquered almost every meaningful receiving stat there is. He left everything on the field and wasn't afraid to tell you about it. So when you see fans rocking the number 89, you know what it is.
I love playing here so much that this is my home. It's also a community that I'm invested in. I think more of they've invested in me as well. It's just an honor to be a part of it. And also the guys that I'm going in with. It's pretty cool. The relationship I have mainly obviously with Jake and Jordan, but also looking up to Wesley as well. If I can go in with some guys, those are the guys I go in with.
DeLone, face back. DeLone throws. Caught. Steve Smith over the middle. 35. Smith breaks free. Smith at the 20 may go. 10, 5, 2, Touchdown, Carolina Panthers.
Being part of it in one of the first groups was pretty cool.
Blitz again coming, Delhomme pumps. He's got time, throws downfield. Smith at the 45 to the 40.
It's
breaks
over.
free.
It's
20,
over.
10, 5, touchdown! Woo! Touchdown, Steve Smith!
I had a dream when I was a young boy to play ball. And everything I did, I thought I was doing to get me closer and closer to play ball. And I sit back and I was.
The rookie on his first touch as a professional, all the way for a touchdown.
Nothing's better than running out of that stadium and a kid from Los Angeles, or I like to call myself a knucklehead from LA, and you get to walk into a stadium, first of all, the last one out, and people are wearing your jersey or the jersey with your number and name on it.
Steve Smith is going to score 10-5. It's a touchdown.
Am I proud of it? I'm shocked by it.
It's a fake to the right and throw long downfield to the left. Steve Smith. Smith is there. Smith's got it. Touchdown.
Wow.
Carolina Panthers.
Wow.
This exclusive presentation of the Carolina Panthers Television Network is brought to you by Power Home Solar and in part by Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers.
The Panthers were all business in London, but before they got to work, they were able to take part in a Play 60 camp, bringing American football to the students at the Harrow School in London. In this week's Coke Community Spotlight, watch as the kids brush up on their football skills and as the Panthers practice their British accents with Caroline Can.
We're in London. We're not exactly sure what day it is. We're not exactly sure what time it is.
I don't even know if I got enough sleep. I don't know if I got enough proper sleep, but I'm a little delirious.
Hey, but we out here getting our 60 seconds of play out here.
60 minutes of play.
It's 60
delirious.
Minutes.
I told you.
We're in London, so best British accent.
Bloody camera!
And since we're in London, we're going to need to hear your best British accent.
You want tea?
Give us your best British accents. Best British accents.
Actually. Please don't touch me. Do you want a Snickers? Please don't touch my flags.
I asked them to do their British accents. They did not do it, number one, but they said we had to get you.
We're out here on the pitch. We got the young children, the pupils from Harlow School.
I'm asking all these guys to do their best British accent. Okay, but you have to do your best American accent.
Man. Hey y'all want to go out back and get some steak and some blue and onions?
That about does it here from us at Harlow School. Thanks for watching.
From the playground in London to the field here at Bank of America Stadium, fans have been captivated by the Carolina Panthers for the last 25 seasons. So as we wrap the huddle, we hear from country music star Luke Combs as he takes one final look at this year's Hall of Honor, and we hear from the honorees themselves as they share what makes Carolina so special to them.
It's been 15 years since I played here, 16, and I feel like I'm back at home.
Like, all I had to do was work hard and get to do this sweet job, and people say that it's great, and then years later they'll even bring you back to talk about it more, you know? So, like, I'm the lucky one.
We were a tough, gritty bunch. I've played on 4 different teams. Carolina's different than the other places. You know, there's a standard that I'd like to think we were part of a group that helped set it.
You know, I got the opportunity to grow up and become something, hopefully, that Panthers fans and my family and friends and the people that I've got an opportunity to learn and love and meet would say that I didn't grow stagnant, that I evolved and became a better version of what I was when I first got here.
Carolina, this is home. Dare to dream, stick with it, never give up. We learned that here, from our heroes. Heroes that represented us. Heroes that represented home. Sit in these stands. You'll learn. standard. Keep believing, keep grinding, keep pounding.
And DeLone looks over the middle, throws, caught, end zone. Steve Smith, touchdown. Collins, play action, he's going to throw. There it is, Walls, touchdown.
It was here that a man hunted down touchdown after touchdown to become one of the best tight ends in the NFL. It was here that we learned showing up day after day, game after game, was just as important as showing out. That believing in yourself is contagious. And that you don't have to be the biggest to be the baddest. We saw it all unfold here. Wesley Walls, Jordan Gross, Jake Delhomme, Steve Smith. They represented us because they represented our home. Today we honor their legacy and put their names up forever. Forever